hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be doing the remake of the cheapest apartments video. If you remember 3 years ago I did a video like this and it kind of blew up the channel a bit. And I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see the old version, but I decided to do a remake of it and do a bit better this time. So what we're going to do, we're going to be looking at all the cheapest apartments from the low end to the medium and the high end. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so this is the first location of the cheapest low-end apartment, which is right here. So I'll zoom in and out so you can kind of get an inkling where the location is. So there's the first location. There will be a sign right there for you anyway, so you can buy it. You go up to that sign and then you buy it. And then once you brought it, let's go inside and we'll see what we have. You will have to go through an introduction in there, so don't worry about that. So it will kind of get used to it. And this is also a good apartment for starting plays as well. So let's see what happens. So when you walk right in, you can interact with the beer in the kitchen, and you can also interact with the radio. So you can interact with these two in the kitchen, and this is the living room. You can sit on the small sofas, you can take a hit from the bong, or you can interact with the TV as you're sitting on the sofas. So that's what you can do. In here, you have got your shower. So you can have your character to take a shower. So you just stand here, and then he will usually take a shower. You can like wash the blood off you and everything. So that's that. And here is the bedroom where you can you can actually interact with the bed. You can sleep in the bed here, and you can also change your clothes in this wardrobe. So that's what you can do here. So let's now go to the garage, because when you go to the door you can enter the garage, and we'll see what you can do in the garage. So in the garage you've got another radio here you can interact with, and you've also got a laptop that you can interact with here. And in this garage you have got 2 cars and a bicycle. So you can store up to 2 cars as max, and you can store 1 bicycle as a max. And here is the location of the management menu, where you can swap your cars in a different position. You can do all that here. So, and if you want to go back up to your apartment, you can use this door, and if you want to go out for the garage, there's your garage. Okay, so this is the medium end apartment, the cheapest one. You will find the sign right here once again, and here is the location for it. So there's the zoom in, and I'll do a bit of a zoom out. Okay, so you can get this one for $125,000. So let's go in and find out. So, and let's see what the medium one looks like. So when you walk in, you'll get a different interior. So you'll see this sign. So if you go to your left, this is the living room. You got a bigger TV with a corner sofa. So you can interact with this big sofa, and there's the table, and there is the radio that you can interact with. And in the kitchen, you can interact with the beer and the whiskey, so you get a new drink if you purchase a medium one. So the kitchen's a little bit small, but even though it's a bit larger, so that's good. In this room you got the bedroom, so you got this bed that you can interact with, and there's your wardrobe. And in this room you've got your shower, so you can interact with this shower. So it's a bit larger this time, bit cramped, but it's something. So now we're going to go to the garage. So let's see what the garage is like when we go down there. So as you can see, the garage here is a bit more bigger this time. So you got a different radio here, and there is the laptop once again. And you can store a maximum of 6 cars in this time. So you can store at least 6 cars, and you can store 2 bicycles on that wall. And here is the circle again to management the vehicles. So that's the medium one. And here is the cheapest high-end apartment. So here is the location right here. So I'll do another zoom in and a zoom out. So, and here's the sign. And you want to purchase apartment number 7 because this one comes with multiple ones, but you want to have this one. So you can get this one for $200,000. So you can get this one for $200,000, and let's go inside and we'll have a look at the cheapest high-end apartments. So when you walk in, you've got a huge space in this one. So the first thing you can do now is you can actually have a view from your apartment windows. So depending on which one you've purchased, even though this is the cheapest one, you can have a view of outside. So that's what you can have. And once again, you've got the huge TV and another corner sofa. So, and there's the bong, and there's a whiskey you can interact with, and there's a wine you can interact with, and green juice you can interact with. So there's that. In this room is your heist room. So you have to be level 12 to get the heist, but once you any high-end apartment, you will always get a heist room. So, and there is the computer, and there's the radio. So that's the heist room. And down here, if you go downstairs, you've got a big bedroom, so you can interact with this bed that 2 people can get on, and you got this big wardrobe. So it's probably the best wardrobe so far. And here's your bathroom. So once again, the shower is right there. So yeah. So now let's go to the garage. So this apartment, this is something that anyone would probably now buy with $200,000 is the first one. So I always recommend it. So anyway, let's go down to the garage. Each time you come down in a lift. Okay, and you can store 10 cars in here. So you can store up to at least 10 cars in here. And this also has a TV in this one. You got a big radio here, and there's the laptop. And you can also store 3 bicycles. So you can store 3 bicycles, and there's the vehicle management menu. So anyways, that is the cheapest apartments video 3 years later. So I'm really glad that I've made this video a bit better this time, even though 3 years ago was like, I saw the comments saying people wouldn't saying I didn't show the locations and all that. But even though I finally did and all that. And before we end the video off, if you want another way to purchase apartments, you pull up your phone, you go to your internet, you go to Money and Services, Dynasty 8, View Property Listings, and you can click on these highlights to see where the cheapest stuff are, and you can also and you can choose the price where you want to start from the high to low or the low to high, but I did from low to the high so you can see all the different listings. So you can also, as you can see, you can also buy garages on their own, but I don't recommend buying garages on their own, as I only recommend apartments. So you can do that and interact with some different locations as well. So just remember that. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video then, everybody. So really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. And I'm really glad that I've made this video again. I know it's been 3 years ago, but like I said, I'll link the old version in the description if you want to go and see that one, which kind of got a bit popular, but I think my old one will probably still get popular. So without the way, thank you lot for watching, and I shall see you lot in the next one. Take care.
¿Cómo se llama?